It all started with a conversation on an airplane. Elizabeth Thadshey's father was on the same flight as the Canadian luge team and asked how his daughter could get involved. Because of her age of 14, playing all sorts of sports at the time, they suggested skeleton. That suggestion changed her life forever. Now, on the cusp of her first Olympics and one of the best in her sport, that family bond has only gotten stronger through success and adversity.
Warmer temperatures have led to rising waters and overland flooding in many parts of southern Alberta. With a higher than usual snowpack, communities are dealing with flooded fields and roadways here in Lethbridge County, as well as areas like Tabor, Vulcan, and Willow Creek. The hope is no evacuations.
Oh, it's draining. I haven't slept, and yeah, it's just words can't describe it. So,
Randy Moreau is being born. As for the potential cost of all this damage, it's too early to tell. Right now, the priority is safety first, repairs later. In Lethbridge County, Lucas Meyer, City News.
2.5 years after Douglas Garland was accused of the first-degree murders of Alvin and Kathy Lickness and their 5-year-old grandson Nathan O'Brien, the trial began today. Crown Prosecutor Vicky Faulkner began the proceedings with an opening statement saying that the Crown would explain how, over a petty grudge, Douglas Garland meticulously planned the murders of...
Ultimately, we need the true numbers and the true facts.
The dream of a 2026 Calgary Olympics is still alive, but not without some tough questions for the bit ahead. Going into today's council meeting, several councillors indicated that they would change their minds and put on the brakes, but it was a 9-6 vote to stay the course. A couple of the factors that swayed councillors were more detailed financial numbers expected in June and the Calgary Chamber of Commerce coming out in support of it. Confusion over a possible Olympic bid for Calgary continues. More on provincial cash to the city and a potential plebiscite. Just when you thought there couldn't be more turbulence on a possible Olympic bid for the city of Calgary, the confusion cauldron gets lit up again. Last Thursday, it seemed the province would be giving $10 million for an Olympic bid corporation on the condition we have a plebiscite. It turns out that's not exactly the case. After City Council began Thursday with Deputy City Manager Brad Stevens saying that was his understanding, the Premier's press secretary took to Twitter. She said the province has committed $10 million to the bidco, but would not commit any funding to the actual games without a plebiscite. Calgary's mayor says it's a distinction without a difference.
It is still a bit frustrating because particularly this condition was added in.
There's never been a Battle of Alberta quite like this before. As the defending Canada West men's basketball champions, the Alberta Golden Bears host the champions from the year before, the University of Calgary Dinos. Hello everyone, I'm Lucas Meyer coming to you live on CanadaWest.tv from Edmonton's Saville Community Sports Centre for this all-Alberta matchup. Well, this matchup has... Familiar foes meet again. It's a rematch of the Canada West bronze medal game from last year to determine who goes on to the semifinals of this playoff campaign. Hello everyone, Lucas Meyer coming to you live on CanadaWest.tv for the 10-10 Saskatchewan Huskies at the Jack to take on the 16-4 University of Calgary Dinos. The Dinos here after a bye week, finishing second overall in the Canada West regular season. As for the Huskies, they had to win an incredible game last week at home, 82-80 against the Victoria Vikes to make it here. These two teams did play twice in the regular season, the Dinos winning both games, 92-77 and 77-68. Saskatchewan is led by their backcourt, Lawrence Moore, the Canada West second leading scorer, and Alex Unruh. For the Dinos, well, Mambi Diawara had a huge weekend against the Huskies, a combined 50 points in 2 games. The Huskies defense will try to solve him and the rest of Calgary here at home. It's all coming up next. It's the playoffs on CanadaWest.tv.